Alrighty. So we're back at import today, and today we're going to be servicing the car, working on the Vanos solenoid / actuator. Let's get the car inside. We're gonna start tearing it down. You're in the New York area, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, New Jersey, and you need work done on your BMW, come by Import Auto Works at 1711 Neptune Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11224.
Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени. Заливаю лик, поцелуй на шее. Капитан Бан, правда назад, черный каскад. Вижу твой взгляд, стены горят. Мог тебя взять, но ты не моя. Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени. Заливаю лик, поцелуй на шее. Капитан Бан, правда назад, черный каскад. Вижу твой взгляд, стены горят. Мог тебя взять, но ты не моя.
So like I said, for the solenoid, you don't need to take the valve cover basically off. For the valve cover to come off, that's when the actuator, the central valve, the gear, or any other timing issue with Vanos basically has to be changed out. That needs to come off. So we most likely might be replacing the valve cover gasket today. So I'll be showing you guys that in depth too. But right now, we're going for that actuator. Okay guys, so this is the Vanos itself right there. And this is where it's located, right in the back. So all you do, there's no screws, nothing. You twist and you open it and you take it out. So right now, since my exhaust camshaft is getting stuck, what we're going to do is swap the intake and exhaust solenoids, and to see if the code is going to swap to the intake side from the exhaust side. Now, if that basically doesn't happen, then we have a bigger problem. That means that we have to replace the central valve and the gear, and therefore, if they do swap codes from exhaust to intake, or vice versa, whichever one you have, then all you need to do is replace that actuator / solenoid, and you're all good to go.
Эти понты покупались во рту, твои мозги затупились к утру. Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени. Заливаю лик, поцелуй на шее. Капитан Бан, правда назад, черный каскад. Вижу твой взгляд.
Put the exhaust solenoid on the intake side and the intake side on the exhaust side. We're not gonna put any plastics back on for now because we're still gonna have to go back in there. I'm gonna go for a drive after we clear the code. See if the code switches from my exhaust to my intake. It should jam 100%, put me in a certain limp mode. But let's see. I'm hoping for that because that means that all we have to do is just drop the new solenoids in and we're all good to go. Vanos solenoid is not the issue. It's actually the actuator that we're gonna have to basically swap over to a brand new one. We're not gonna be doing the gear, so we're gonna be putting new solenoids, new actuator. For that, we're probably gonna be taking off the valve cover. We're gonna be probably dropping the motor. But before we do all that, we want to just make sure that all the software is updated and up to date, because BMW does sometimes put out an update for software and doesn't tell you remote updates. I don't know if people are aware of that on the newer cars. And I guess we'll just go from there.
Эти понты покупались во рту, твои мозги затупились к утру. Так дайте пацанам посчитать потери. Суммы нули.